My family drove 4 hours to save me from my miserable life. My older brother even brought a camera crew, not professional cameras, phones, tripods, a live stream already running before they got out of the car. Apparently, I was tonight's entertainment. 3 years earlier, I dropped out of law school to build a software company with 2 friends from college. My family treated it like I'd joined a cult. My father called it childish. My mother begged me to come back to reality. My brother Tyler loved turning me into a joke online. Every holiday, he'd post things like I was still waiting for my little brother to get a real job. People laughed. I stopped showing up to family gatherings after a while. Eventually, they stopped calling altogether. Then last month, Tyler somehow found the address to one of my older apartments online, a tiny place I rented years ago while building the company. He sent it into the family group chat with one message. Found him. He's still living like a college dropout. 2 days later, they showed up unannounced. My mom carried grocery bags full of discount canned food. Dad brought printed job applications. Tyler was live streaming the whole thing to thousands of viewers. Sometimes tough love is necessary, he told the camera dramatically. The funny part, I didn't live there anymore. Haven Tower wasn't just an apartment complex to me. I owned it. All 9 floors. I bought the building almost a year earlier after my company sold to a cybersecurity firm for more money than I'd ever imagined growing up. But I never told my family, partly because we barely spoke, partly because I wanted to see whether they actually cared about me or just cared about being right. Turns out I got my answer quickly. They barged into Unit 3C without even knocking properly. The tenant living there now was a nursing student named Elena. Sweet, quiet, barely 22. My family didn't even ask who she was. My dad immediately started criticizing the apartment. My mom opened cabinets like she was inspecting a crime scene. Tyler pointed the camera around saying, "This is exactly what happens when you waste your potential." Elena looked terrified. She kept trying to explain she didn't know them. Nobody listened. Eventually, she locked herself in the bathroom crying. That was the moment I stopped watching silently. I called building security and headed downstairs. By the time I arrived, security and a police officer were already outside the apartment. Tyler was still live streaming, still talking, still humiliating himself without realizing it. Then the officer looked at me and asked, "Sir, are you the property owner?" The hallway went silent. My mother blinked. Dad frowned. Tyler slowly lowered his phone. I nodded. The officer turned toward my family. "Then unless you have permission from him, you're trespassing." The look on Tyler's face was honestly unforgettable, especially when I unlocked the management app on my phone and pulled up every security camera in the building, every hallway, every room entrance, everything they'd done to Elena was recorded. Tyler ended the live stream immediately. Too late. The clips had already spread online. My father kept insisting there had been some misunderstanding. But the officer wasn't interested, neither was Elena after she finally stepped out of the bathroom. Before leaving, the officer quietly asked me if I wanted to press charges. I looked at my family standing there with grocery bags and job applications they thought I needed. Then I looked at Tyler, realizing the internet was now mocking him the same way he'd mocked me for years. And honestly, for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel embarrassed at all.